just seen the movie Kingsglaive Final Fantasy XV, the movie. I wanted to do a review after I came out from the theaters or the cinema, but technical issues, no batteries on my phone to record myself on the camera. So keep pushing back till today, which is the 18th of August 2016, which is supposedly the movie releasing worldwide in the selected theaters. But in Malaysia, in my country, the movie was released 1 week earlier, so I gotta watch it earlier than some of you guys out there. Press that, get my ticket. Alright. Okay, I'm nearby the cinema and then can't wait to watch this Kingsglaive Final Fantasy XV, the movie, and I also cannot wait for the game. So while waiting for the showtime, I want to go to the arcade. I want to see what games I could play and whatnot. Come on. So yes, after I watch the movie, I want to do the review of it on the first glimpse of it and then everything. And I don't know, I'm not so excited about this movie because I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy and so on. So yeah, hopefully this movie is going to be great. I am so hyped about it. I don't feel like playing arcade anyway. Yeah. Yo, I'm about to go in and watch the movie. It's about time. It's about time. Yeah. Right now, where's room 12? So, okay. The movie was awesome. It was amazing. Very, very amazing. The movie was badass. I love it so much. This is the movie I wanted since I was a kid. All right, I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy, so I'm not going to be a bias though. But I can't. This movie is just too good. I mean, I love animation. The animation in this movie is just so smooth. The color grading, the effects in the movie is so awesome. The character design, the costume design, the monster design is so awesome. And then the storyline. Well, the storyline, it just makes you like want you to buy the game and other, because the Final Fantasy XV, right? There's huge range of the side games, which is the Justice Monster, and then a King's Tale, and then the anime, the Brotherhood, and then of course the main thing, which is the game on PlayStation 4, soon enough on Xbox One. After you seen this movie, you wanted more from the franchise itself, but the storyline doesn't tell you much in the movie. The storyline doesn't tell you much of what's happened to this character and that character because it's not fully developed on certain characters, but it's good enough to pass away about it because, okay, you know what? You need to get the game to understand fully of the story if you want to get the full story of it. All right. And then the climax in the movie, right? It's very awesome. From the start, it just go up and down, up and down, up and down. It just keeps you wanting more and more and more and more. As I said, but the character development for certain characters, it doesn't develop as much in the movie because they want you to buy the game. But every character in the movie is very important, and you feel like they don't feel wasted because of bad writings. But the writings are very well done, and then the story is very dark, and it's very awesome. It's something that I want. It's just so awesome. It's just so awesome, and the fighting scene in the movie is very badass. It's something that just the warping thing. When you throw the weapons and then you warp off there, just so amazing. And then it's just so awesome. The characters in there is so awesome. Okay, and then the concept, everything is just awesome. And I don't know what else. I just that it's just so awesome. And so what's my rating? My rating is I want to buy the DVD. I want to watch it again, and then unfortunately there's a secret ending after the credits. I should have stayed till the end of the credits, because there's a secret ending scene. And then man, first time I see it, I left the theaters once the credit title appears, and I was waiting as well. I thought it's going to be like a Marvel thing, but it's not. It's actually at the very end. I was like, okay, and then all right. This is spoiler. So in the movie, right, you've been keeping wanting to see the 4 main characters, which is Noctis, Prompto, Ignis, and Gladius, right? And then you've been wanting to see them. It's like, oh, where is them? Where is that? Because they've been talking about the characters in the movie so much, but you can't see them. You can only see Nox's father, which is the King Regis, and the other guys, and so on. And then the secret ending shows that Noctis is there. It just makes me like, all right, you know what? That gives me more points, because I want to see the main 4 characters in the movie itself, and then so it gives me more points to add up to what my rating is. So yeah, what's my rate? It's just badass. It's just badass. I just want to watch it again. So make sure you watch this Kingsglaive Final Fantasy XV movie, because it's awesome. And I'm not going to be a bias though, but it's just too good. It's just too good. Just too good. Alright, the story is very mature, and then I love it. Alright, the CGI is just top notch. Square Enix killing it, man. And then, yeah, watch it. Don't miss out. Because to understand the game, watch the movie first, because it's somewhat like almost for example, when you play the game and then you watch the movie, you will understand what's going on with the game and the story of the movie and whatnot. So it makes you like, you know what, I want to have a PS4 and I'll buy the game and I'm gonna play the crap out of the game. But yes, let's talk about Final Fantasy XV though. I thought the delayed date for the release game will be delayed. It was rumored, but then it was official. Tabata announced it officially on the Square Enix channel, and then the other channel like IGN and other gaming channels, they announced that they officially delayed because of the game. Still need to be tweaking and stuff. I seen the gameplay, that the show for 1 hour thing. Gameplay, I could see there's some sloppiness and some of the thing that they need to fix. I could see it. Of course, I'm not an expert in the game design thing, but I could see some certain stuff that need to fix and all, because I don't know how to explain it. Just when it comes to the combat and everything, it just going around and everything, and just that. So they delayed the game release to November, which is early December, I could say. Just December. Let's say the game will be released in December. So it's good. It is good for me, because December is almost end of the year. By that time, I could have some money to buy PS4 and the game itself. So yes, loving the new cover. The day one edition thing. That one. This cover looks so badass. I love it so much. It just suits with it's very adventurous and badass. And then there's some summons monsters over there, the Eons, the Espers, whatever it calls. It just looks so, okay, this is Final Fantasy. cover should be. But the Japanese version is much more chill and everything. So yeah, I wonder why they delayed the game though. But I could see probably because of the lip sync, and that one as well. Probably of the gameplay in the combats, and then there's probably some glitches they found. Probably there's some of the interactivity, and probably I don't know. I just think that they go all out on this game because they've been promoting the game since ever since, man, since 2000 and late 2013, right? Late 2013, and about 2014 was like the main date, and until 2015 last year, and then this year they're killing it with everything, and then the Kingsglaive movie was a secret, and then they announced it. I always thought Kingsglaive is something like a DLC type for the game, but it's actually as a movie, and I'm quite shocked. Like, oh my god, we haven't have a movie since the Spirit Within. Spirit Within was okay, just that it's too boring. I know that the approach with the realistic and the realism for the Final Fantasy, I know it's just a standalone thing, but yes, it's good. It's good. Just that it just not Final Fantasy enough. But then what's it called? The other stuff, which is the Advent Children. That one is very stylish because it's more of Japanese stuff. But Kingsglaive, they approach with more international, which is instead of having the Japanese K-pop, J-pop style thing, and then they have more mature and more gritty style to it. They're having it does follow the characters concept and everything from the game, and it's very well done. Even though they didn't look Japanese, it looks very okay. They're really going forward on the international marketing style stuff, because I think they really wanted to go all out in that one. So that's my opinion on that one. So I know this already the movie review is already over, but I'm just going to talk about the whole Final Fantasy XV itself in this one, because I've been waiting the game since Tetsuya Nomura released the trailer or the concept trailer when it was on Cloud DVD trailer, and it was 2006, and I found the trailer on LimeWire, if you guys remember that program, and then I used to download the movie. Adventure wasn't complete in that time, which is Cloud doesn't bleed in the movie by fighting Sephiroth. Download that. It took me like a week to download 700 megabytes because it was on dial-up internet. But then nowadays it's much more faster. For like you could get over than 2 gigabytes. You could download it for 2 hours. But nowadays it's faster internet. And then eventually they got a complete version of it. It's much more better. And yes, Final Fantasy XV is something that I've been looking forward since. Okay, now it's 2016, which is I'm right now. It's 25 years old. I was waiting. It's late 2025. Sorry. 2005. I was 14 or 15 years old. How long I freaking waiting for that game, and then as well for Kingdom Hearts. I played the first one, and then the second one, and then keep on waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 since then, and then Final Fantasy XII came out. So I'm very excited. I'm doing the Let's Play of it at the moment, so you could check it out soon in the future. So make sure you subscribe to this channel for that stuff. All right, I've been replaying that game. I know that I didn't finish the game. I just only played till the half of it, but yeah, replaying it again because I forgot most of the storyline and whatnot. So yeah, Final Fantasy XV is something that I will look up for it, and then it's good that they switched direction, or the director, which is from the Tetsuya Nomura to Hajime Tabata. and then and then but the character is still design and concept from Tetsuya Nomura, but Tabata makes it more into more like crowd pleasing, more into more marketable, instead of the sharing is much how is it called, like Tetsuya Nomura put in a concept as it's so dark, right? It's so badass, Noctis is back in the days, right? I was like, wow, this is Final Fantasy we've been looking for. And then like, oh, it's so dark and it's so badass, and everything. And then the sword is spinning around and it's shooting, and then the bullets being deflected by the sword and everything. So what I'm going to say that is that nowadays trailers, they're showing the gameplays and whatnot, it looks so bright and so chill and road trip style and everything. I think they did a good choice because of Tetsuya Nomura. When the game was directed by Tetsuya Nomura, they already show it the darkness of the game already since then. Alright, since the title was versus 13, Final Fantasy versus 13. But then when they switch to the director, they don't want to show or spoil what's the storyline is going to be and whatnot, so they're keeping it like a chill one, like, okay, it's look like a fun game, like everyone get into it. Imagine the game is too dark, probably some of the customer won't like the dark stuff. Like, oh my, it's so greedy, no, I'm not going to buy that game. So basically it's kind of a good move. But actually, if you, as I told you before in the review, Kingsglaive was very dark, the storyline was very dark. So I'm guessing the game will be much more darker, alright? It's much more darker and all, because if you've seen the 1 hour gameplay exclusive from Square Enix it is shown recently, the intro was freaking dark as hell, alright? And then I don't know what's going to be happening furthermore in the games, because I think they've been backing off from the dark stuff just for the sake of promotion. But most of the Final Fantasy franchises are dark. Since 7, 8 is dark, 9 is dark, man. 10 is dark as well. I haven't played 12 yet, but 12, oh well, it's my favorite though. But anyway, I'm guessing I could bet that, okay, not betting anything, it will be much more darker than what we receive from the trailer. So yeah, I've been looking up for it because they're wearing black clothing to represent the Lucis city or the Crown City, the Empire and whatnot. And then because they're wearing black, it represent the Empire itself, the King Regis. And then it's dark. And then what's that character's name? The one that with in the armor and that thing. Is it Core? I think it's Core. The one that have a freaking badass armor. That one that the one that who killed the King Regis in the movie. So yeah, of course, this is a spoiler one. So that one, you could see from the costume design, it's already dark. And then they summon the demon, aka the diamond weapon, which is influenced from Final Fantasy VII, of course. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy. So you could see it's already dark there. So you could say the game is already dark. All right. So just that they don't promote it as dark as it is because they want to buy. Because it's a good move. It's a good move because if I'm a marketer, I'll go for something like that. All right. So I'm just thinking of the business perspective because I know this game 10 years long in the making and development, and then they want to what's it called the cost for making this project probably takes millions of dollars. All right, so they need to regain back the income. So I'm thinking that Final Fantasy 15 will be box office because the movie was great, and it will be awesome. It will be awesome. It will be one of the memorable games that everyone will ever play, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint it. And then I am excited, but I'm not hyped. Okay, because the more hype, it will lose the interest of the game. But I don't know. We'll see. But I was hyped when Pokemon Go it's out on the Android Play Store, and then I played it. Till now, I'm just so hyped till then. Okay, so hopefully it's the same style they're going to for. Yeah, I'm sorry for my English and my grammar is probably out of place, probably not understand. Sorry for taking this video too long and everything. So, but yeah, with the editing, with some clips and everything. As well, if you wanna watch the Kingsglaive Final Fantasy XV sneak peek 13 minutes preview, go check out the links in the description, which will make you want to go watch the movie. I thought the movie will be out today, which is the 18th. Oh man, the 18th of August, and at the same time and everything. But Malaysia was out 1 week earlier. I was like, is it already out? I was like, oh crap, I gotta watch it tonight. And I was like, you know what, I didn't have enough money, and then I just, you know what, let's just go go for it, because I've been wanting to watch this movie since they announced it, and I was like, it's just worth it. All right. Yeah, animation lover will love this movie. Final Fantasy fan will love this movie. For those who want to get into Final Fantasy franchise, you don't need to go for 7, 8, 9, or 10, or whatever, or 12. 15 is a good choice. All right, it's a good choice. And then 12, and then after that 7, 8, 9, or probably 6, or start from 6 and all that, because the full Final Fantasy came like, the whole concept became more interesting since 6. I love 4. Yeah. 7 was cool. 8 was badass. 9 was the most interesting one. 10 was almost like very mediocre. 12 is something else. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about 12. I'll be leaving all my feelings and my thoughts when I play the game. 12, make sure you check out the gameplay in the future. So yeah, again, sorry for taking so much time. I know it's being a long video. I don't know. I've been addicted to do a long video since from now on and all that. I love to talk to you all, to my viewers and everything. Just so awesome. And then thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like this video. If you don't like it, just give it a thumbs down and everything. And yes, Shazet out. Get your X up.